Check this out right here. As a $50 bill. Before we get started in this video, I'm gonna let you know that we're doing a $50 giveaway sometime in the video. So I got asked the question the other day, and I get asked this question a lot, and it's, Brent, what type of fish usually have worms in them? My clients ask me this all the time because, believe it or not, there are several very common fish that do have worms. Fish number one that is known to carry worms, and it's one that actually tastes really good. I've done a catch and cook with this guy on my channel, and surprisingly, man, very, very good tasting meat, firm meat, which I really, really like. It's a black drum, AKA big nasty, whatever you want to call them. These guys look nasty. No wonder they attract parasites. Now, but now these fish are, they're a lot of fun to catch. We catch a lot of them here in Pensacola, and they do taste really, really good. Unfortunately, a lot of these fish do carry worms, and so you just got to be careful when you're cleaning them. The worms are usually white in these fish. They have a very distinct feature about them, so you're gonna notice when you see these worms. I'm not eating, unless you just want to eat worms, I'm not doing it. So let's be mindful of the fact, while we're on the topic of worms, now these are called spaghetti worms that we're finding in these fish, and they are not harmful to a human. In fact, there's really been no recorded infections ever from these parasites. And so we don't, I'm not taking a chance with them just because of how they look. They literally look like a string of spaghetti. They're white, they're long, and I find them quite often in fish. The claim is that they're not harmful. Now, fish number two is awesome tasting fish. I catch a lot of these on my channel, and to be honest with you, it's one of my favorite fried fish that there is out there. Really, really sweet meat, and you can't go wrong with these guys unless you get one with worms in the meat. Can you guess what I'm talking about here? Does anybody know? It is a speckled trout. Now, speckled trout are known to have worms in their meat, and you just have to look for them. You got to be mindful when you're cleaning them, and it's usually with the larger ones. I'm going to add that. So with these larger speckled trout, there is a chance you're going to find worms in the meat. So just look for them. That's all I got to say, man. Just be looking for these guys while you're cleaning them, because it's unfortunate when you do find them, because then you got to throw the meat out, unless you just want to cut the worms out and still eat the meat. And not the most appetizing thing, but hey, to each his own. So fish number three, man, and this guy right here is a complete backbreaker. One of the hardest fighting fish that pound for pound in the ocean. As you can see right here, Yak Motley is having a real tough time getting this guy up right here, and that's an amberjack. Guys, amberjack are a lot of fun to catch. They taste really good. They have, man, they're great to put on the grill. They have a nice thick steak. Unfortunately, they do have worms, and quite often you will find worms in amberjack. It happens all the time. It's not something that is overly harmful. Again, an amberjack have so much meat on them that you can probably just cut the worms out of an amberjack and you'll be okay. So I'm going to interrupt the program really quickly to do our $50 giveaway. Now, you saw we did a giveaway a week ago. Me and Yak Motley, we gave away a brand new Pinfierce. Now, Owen Finch, he's one of our subscribers. He's the one that won the Pinfierce. It's already been sent out to him. So here's Owen Finch right here with his Pinfierce. He sent us a nice message on Instagram, so thanks a lot, dude. But now we're doing another $50 giveaway. All right, right here. As you guys know by now, I'm trying to grow my second channel. My second channel is my business channel that I talk a lot of business related topics. I'll do some vlogs and stuff as well. But all you got to do, go to that channel. It's linked below in the description. Subscribe to that channel. Go to my very last video that I posted today and comment "done" in the comment section. I'm going to pick a winner that I will announce in my next YouTube video right here on Angler Up with Brent to win this $50. And guys, this is just a gift for me. I appreciate everything that you guys have done for me. Thank you for consistently watching my videos. It really, really means a lot. So let's get back to the show. So fish number 4 is another fish that I probably catch more often on my channel than any other species, and that's a red fish. Now you'll see me catch redfish in just about every video just because they're plentiful here in Pensacola, Florida, but they are the cousin to the black drum, and they too have some worms in their meat. I've found plenty of worms in redfish, not nearly as much as the black drum, but they definitely got some worms, and it's something to be mindful of when you're cleaning the fish because you're going to want to cut those worms out. So redfish is number 4. Unfortunately, it's one of my favorite fish to target inshore. I love chasing redfish, but they do, some of them do carry worms, so just be on the lookout. So on to fish number 5 here, guys, and fish number 5 is also a cousin of one of the fish that I've already named, and that's a white trout. Now we catch a lot of white trout here in Pensacola, Florida, especially in the winter time. Loads of white trout frequent our bay, and so excuse me, and so on charters, man, we are targeting white trout on a daily basis because that's what's here during the winter time. But we do find a lot of worms in the trout meat. And so you see a pattern here: speckled trout, white trout, redfish, drum, and then amberjack. Now I have found them, some honorable mentions of cobia. I found a few in cobia, a few in grouper, a few in snapper, but very seldom do I find them in those fish. For some reason, it's just the inshore species like the trout, the redfish, and the drum that these worms are more prevalent in. Guys, if you enjoyed that video, shoot me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. It's raining right now, so we ain't doing a lot of fishing here in Pensacola. Hopefully I'll get out in the next couple of days, and you guys have a great week.
I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.